So recently, a very important thing has happened. Now, we saw this. This is a story about how Shib's logo ends in a racing car. And this ends with a good story. I really wanted to follow up because nobody did a follow-up on this one. So I did a bit of research and the story keeps moving forward. It seems like we'll have a happy conclusion for the Shib army. And if you don't know, basically we were supposed to see a big marketing sticker. And bam! Wabam, we saw it. Be sure to drop a like because this actually took some research to see into this, but it seems like we did get sponsored by Voyager and they actually put that sticker on the car so far, which seems really exciting and I really like that. And if we check over here in the future, we're going to be seeing a lot more positive movements as more people are holding Bitcoin. So not only will we start with good news that we got on NASCAR's zone car and we got as a sticker as Dogecoin had one, we have one as well. And Rick Astley holders is a key force again, and on-chain signal suggests recovery. Those who are never gonna give Bitcoin are still accumulating, according to analysts. And Bitcoin technical analyst Willie Wu believes that this is not a bear market because on-chain indicators are signaling a recovery and that the asset is still being bought up by long-term holders. The popular analyst's comments came in on the interview on What Bitcoin Did podcast, and the Rick Astley is the holder that keeps buying and never tends to sell much. And we're having a lot more holders than we did in the past. And of course, Rick was very active over 2021, and that suddenly all the coins moved away from Rick to weak hands, the speculative traders that buy and sell. Now we're seeing that cross back into the Rick. So Rick is basically the one that never gives up. And he added that we are currently in a speculative phase, and those coins that were sold earlier this year are slowly being absorbed by long-term holders again, and not paper hands, not the new investors. And we're seeing that they haven't sold any crypto assets yet and are still confident because there's still so much going on good stuff happening, which is great news for Shiba Inu. But analyzing the current Bitcoin price chart, Wu stated that it's a cycle unlike ever we would see before, as the underlying structure is completely different. He stated the price right now is going sideways bearish, and that's pretty crazy. And it plays out, we should see that last week down to 28k, 29k, which should have been the final test of the bottom. Everything on chain looks like it's in recovery, and we're finally seeing some more greener days, and I'm definitely hoping so because I've been waiting that for my whole June, but we were only seeing big downtrends. It's like Bitcoin is now fighting the final boss in a video game. It's really up against the central bankers and much earlier than we ever thought. So that's really exciting to see, Bitcoin going back to it. I'm really excited to see what's next, but we can see users are already profiting, and Celsius users to receive yield from its 200 million Bitcoin mining investment. So while, some people are losing money if they're selling, so if you're not selling anything, you didn't lose anything. But people have been investing into Bitcoin mining right now, and yes, they have been profiting a lot. Bitcoin mining infrastructure will be redistributed back to the spot depositors, as we are seeing a lot of big updates. By creating a mining business, we're guaranteed that we can pay our community what we owe them, which is interest in Bitcoin. And there's some good news here because someone at least is profiting, and moving a lot of miners out of China is definitely helping get decentralized even more. So it's a good thing for Bitcoin, just not necessarily a good thing for the citizen of China who can now, not mine Bitcoin anymore. But the CEO had bullish expectations of Bitcoin's price for the rest of the year, asserting that the price will tag heights anywhere between 140,000 and 160,000. He believes that the market will peak before 2022, asserting Bitcoin will close the year below 100,000 after sellers step in to take profits in the 6 price figure range. So I'm really excited for this one. Crypto exchanges in India are still struggling to secure banking partners, and if we check over here, India's crypto exchanges continue to cope with the burden of limited access, and I think the Vitalik Buterin donation actually helped, but there's still no crypto ban. And while they decided they won't be actually banning them, they're doing big regulations so far before they enable crypto. And when we get, the Shib army and India together, that's when we're going to be seeing that massive growth. But with banks remaining reticent, crypto exchanges in India are beginning to consider alternative payment providers. Collaborating with payment processing firms is becoming a sustainable stopgap measure for platforms looking to continue offering crypto fiat trading pairs. And we are seeing them still, working on it, But right now, India might be taking up to 10 years to list crypto. When that happens, Shiba Inu should basically explode. That's 1 billion users in cryptocurrency. Actually, that's 1 billion potential users that would invest into crypto. Some other exchanges are reportedly resorting to manual settlements for bank deposits and withdrawals. And I saw this article, which is really exciting to see. Many are worried to hold it or not, as crypto is under a huge slump, including all bitcoins. Investors should consider Shiba, or they should wait for the right time. And cryptocurrency surge once again, so Shib will definitely go up by the trend. And it doesn't seem, Shiba Inu is going anywhere. It doesn't seem that Shiba Inu will die. It seems like it will actually stay. So should you hold Shiba token? In case you're in favor of holding the Shib token, there is a possibility that it will rise once again, but it's just a prediction. So what we're seeing so far, it doesn't seem that will actually die, but a meme coin inspired by Dogecoin, also known as the Doge Killer, not anymore, is launched back in August 2020. It's been founded by a person named Roshi Shiba. Initially, he started supply of a 1 quadrillion tokens, and later on, he locked up the half of the coins in a decentralized protocol known as Uniswap. So I just wanted to remind you all, we are going to be seeing some big staking when Shiba Swap is out in the long term. So the 6 months are what's going to be the most important. By the end of 2022, I think by the mid of 2022, Shiba Inu should be massively increasing. That's my own price prediction, but not financial advice. Definitely do your own research. As I talked this in my previous video, I just want to remind you all that you will get 3% of all Bone per block, and Bone will actually let people vote. So anyone you hear, what you do is, if you stake your coins, you basically lock them, right? You lock them for 6 months. And when you do that, you get Bone, you get Shib, you get Ethereum, based on how much you actually lock it. But this will further increase the demand, because where will people buy the coins if not your coins? And the supply slowly goes away as everyone stakes their coins, gets the rewards, gets big rewards actually, which is, just holding seems pretty exciting. I'm definitely really excited to see what's up next, especially if you're staking and not getting as much, and then the price increases. That's when the big things are going to be happening. So not only are you be getting, your rewards by staking, you're also going to be getting your rewards by simply watching the price go up. And people can choose what's up next with Bone. With Bone, the big whales and also the small community can decide where the project will go. And if they want to, implement a burn, then maybe people can vote for a burn. If people want to implement a huge marketing campaign, then that can happen. We still don't know how actually Bone will work, other than we can vote for certain projects or certain goals. And that's what keeps me super excited, because this would be the first step to being a community. Now, a lot of other meme coins are not even close to this, so I'm just really, really hyped for this one. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this, and see you next time. Peace, everyone.